Hi, in this video we're going to be discussing about Yu-Gi-Oh cards and their types. There are three separate types: Monster, Spell, Trap. These are the most basic forms, and we're going to go over the multitude of forms that they also have. For instance, monsters have two forms that we're going to go over today: Normal and Effect. Normal monsters are usually a beige color and just used as shock troops to help you protect yourself or deal damage to your opponent. Effect monsters have additional effects that can be useful during a game. The next ones we're going to be going over are spell cards. In this one we have 4 spells that we will be going over. There are of course more, but these are the most basic that we'll be using. Normal spells, quick play spells, field spells, and equip spells. Normal spells are just spells that can be used during your turn to help boost your side or cause additional effects. For instance, the Inexperienced Spy, which is this card right here, allows you to see a card in your opponent's hand. Quick play spells are cards that can be activated during your opponent's turn, and they are used to counter effects or suddenly boost your power to protect you. This card in particular makes your monster weaker but unable to be destroyed, so that way it can last another turn. Field spells are spells that affect the entire field, so both your and your opponent's monsters. They can be used to cancel effects, so like some field spells say that you can't use spell cards or trap cards. This one in particular boosts the power of all wind monsters on the field by 500 points. They're very useful and often can be used to decide games. Equip spells are spells that are used to boost the power of your monsters. They can do a multitude of things. This one in particular boosts the power of all lightning-type monsters, warrior-type monsters by 800 points, and it lowers the attack of water monsters by 500. The next ones we're going to be going over are trap cards, and we have 3 that we're going to go over. They have, of course, other types, but these are the main ones: the regular trap, continuous trap, and counter trap. In general, trap cards cannot be used during your turn. You have to play them face down and wait till your opponent's turn. Something like this, the Jar of Greed. It's the basic normal trap. You activate it during your opponent's turn to activate its effect. Or, if you wait one turn, you can activate it during your turn. Jar of Greed can be used to add an additional draw to your hand. Most of the time, traps are used to destroy your opponent's monsters or weaken them. For instance, as we move on to the continuous trap cards, which are trap cards that once activated remain on the field until your opponent destroys them or until their effect states they're destroyed. Spellbinding Circle is a trap card that is used to make your opponent's monster unable to attack, and it's only destroyed when your opponent's monster is destroyed. Counter traps are trap cards that can be used to cancel out spell or trap effects. Well, not cancel out, but they're a reaction to something that your opponent has done. This one in particular cancels spell and trap effects. Magic Jammer. So say you were activating Spellbinding Circle on my monster, I could activate Magic Jammer to destroy Spellbinding Circle before its effect takes effect. Those are the most basic forms of these cards, and I thank you very much for watching.